It's Kareem doing my video again, Righteous Indignation. I come and touch on some subjects, racism, religion, and how the world is getting worse with how it's getting worse in the world. I'm trying to stay informative and everything. It's been a long time coming since I did another video, but I just noticed that not a lot of people pay attention to what I say. Of course, I'm human, just like anybody else out there. I make mistakes, stuff like that, but I'm down for mine. But like I said, I noticed that there's a movement going on right now, how people have their views changed. Like I seen on YouTube, how a pastor changed his views about, the Lord and stuff like that. So he decided to go on his own, and everybody got the right to their own opinion. You got your right to, find if it's the truth and you can prove it without a shadow of doubt, then hey, share that knowledge, pass it on. Like Morgan Freeman said in that movie, the movie Lucy. If you got, it's like an organism. It passes on information. So if this is truth, pass it on. But make sure it touches the spirit, not just something that your human emotions, have. Because I know there's a lot of people. A lot of people getting into the emotionalism. They can't separate the spiritual from the emotion, because in the spirit you get a certain excitement. But when you have your human emotions, it's practically the same thing. Just like sleep and death are twin sisters. When somebody is dead, they're unconscious. When you're sleeping, again, you're unconscious. But I want to touch on these subjects. What's going on? Like there was, this is people out there. They got this knucklehead in office, and I say knucklehead, Donald Trump. You voted for him. If he messes up the country, you can't say, "Oh, Donald Trump." No, you got to point the finger at yourself. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're the one that went to that ballot. You're the one who marked his name, and you're the one who voted for him. Yes, Donald Trump, I'm going to say it all, Donald Trump is a racist. And that's a true given fact. Look at the history. His mom and dad are in the Ku Klux Klan. They got pictures all over, authentic pictures of his mom and dad wearing the KKK garment. So, and that's crazy. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been watching on YouTube and the social media, and the Ku Klux Klan, they so happy. They so happy. They be like, hail, Trump. Hail Donald Trump. Hail Trump. I saw it on YouTube. I saw this. I was like, what? I'm like, wow. And they were giving the Nazi sign. That's crazy as heck. So you voted for this man. You voted in office. And it says that Donald Trump will say, "Oh, I'm for black people," but he wasn't saying that before. All through his campaign, he was talking against blacks and Arabs and Mexicans. All of a sudden, everything changed. His tactics changed. Now he's for black, but that's just a smear, not a smear, but that's just like, okay, I'm for you. I want your vote. So you can give him his vote, and he get in office, and then guess what? He can do whatever he wants to now. Yes, he can. He has that power to do it because you voted him in office. So now we got all these people, and everybody talking about it's going to be a race war. But is it so dang stupid? Long ago they talked about taking black people, sending us back to Africa. I'm like, back to Africa? Back to Africa? Dude, I ain't never been to Africa. I was like, I was born in Akron, Ohio, in the United States of America. I understand my heritage may be from Africa. And you know what? I would love to go back. But here's my question. And, a friend of mine asked the same question. When I go back, you gonna give me my land? You get my land back from over there? My inheritance? You can get my money? What? Now, I talked to a lot of Native American brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And some places like they should actually give African American the same treatment as they give the Native Americans because of how they treated us when we came over here. And speaking of how they treated us, you know, we got this Black Lives Matter thing going on. And we deserve, people understand why we say Black Lives Matter. Because out of the majority of times, by law enforcement, African Americans are the ones that will be pointed out. For instance, if we was to walk down the street and the police was to see us, he gonna automatically stop his car and watch us as we go by. No crap. I've seen it happen multiple times. Trayvon Martin, all the other guys that got killed. The guy that got killed in California, the big guy. I seen the video. That shouldn't have happened. That's why we say Black Lives Matter, because we get beat up on a lot. People can claim, all lives matter. You know, in real life, all lives do matter. But right now, Black Lives Matter. I seen some white dude on YouTube, some old white dude with the he was wearing I think it was like stars with blue, looked like a flag, could have been a flag, he had this bush and he's talking crap about what happened in Ohio. But the white dude, I guess, got beat down by the black people. Then I see it on the news, 4 black people did that. 4. I think it was 4 or 5, 2 females, it was maybe 2 or 3 females and 2 or 3 dudes, or something like that. In Ohio. Beat down some white dude, I guess. And made him say some things, whatever. And now, they try to charge them with a hate crime. Okay? So if that being the case, let's go all the way back to all those beatings of African Americans and let's charge every single one of them with a hate crime. Come on. If you're going to do that to one race, you better do it to the all. And I know people ain't going to sit here and listen to what I got to say, but this is the truth. You know, and understand, God is no respecter of man. None. Not one. You know, he treats everybody on an equal plane. You people out there, your government and stuff like that, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. The United States is going to fall. This country's getting bad. They call this country Babylon. It's going to corrode. It's going to be attacked. And I'm going to tell you people, better get somewhere safe. Because it's going to happen soon. I just don't appreciate all the stuff that's going on. I mean, I love the Lord. I love the Lord with all my heart. You know, and I got the right to my opinion, just like anybody else. But we also have a right to fair treatment. So those people who got caught up, those in whatever they did, they shouldn't be charged with a hate crime. Because if you're gonna charge them, you better charge every single body else, or you're gonna have anarchy on your hands. And that's just real talk. You know, you may try to, and you know what? Even if the CIA, the FBI, or whoever see this video and say, "Hey, this guy's gonna try to incite something," I'm not trying to incite anything. And that's on the real. I got to record, so even if you do find this video and try to edit it, I got this on my phone. It's gonna stay on my phone. And if I have to send it to other people, I will, just in case y'all try to come after me. Because I'm speaking the truth against government. I'm speaking against all ignorance. You know, keep it real. I don't spoke against men beating up on women. I don't told woman how special she is. I don't spoke on God's love, and it does never cause hate. A person could be angry, but I'd rather use words. I'd rather than cuss you out. I'd rather use words that you can understand. It's bull crap. What you're doing, what the government's doing, is just crazy. So I'm telling everybody, and I'm calling out people out right now for unification. All races, unify, come together in a spiritual, moral sense. Worship the one true God. It's time to start bringing love back, y'all. It's time to start bringing love back. I notice that times getting worse and worse as we go. Families are disunity. Even in my own family, no one calls me. No one, but yet they call themselves spiritual and Christians and stuff like that. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Jew. I'm a Messianic Jew. I believe in Yeshua. I believe in the Holy Scriptures, the original, not the scriptures that's been playing out right now, but the Holy Scriptures that's in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Well, not really Greek, but Hebrew, Aramaic. Because I also believe that I could be of one tribe of lost tribes of Israel, the real Hebrews. I don't know what's going on about any other thing, but that's what I believe. I can feel it in my bones sometimes when I talk about, that's why I'm gonna check my heritage to find out. If I'm not, then I'm not, but it's highly possible. I think everybody needs to start, coming together in the unification. Unite. If you got family, don't ignore them. If you hated on someone, apologize and become friends. If you have an enemy out there, love them. If someone did you wrong, treat them good. Bless those who curse you. Don't curse another person. It'll get you nowhere. Love the unlovable. Love someone who hates you. Be good to those who don't do good to you, because if you're good to somebody that's good to you, then you will reap no reward. Oh, and here's another. Befriend someone who disagrees with you. There's a reason behind that. My man Flame has a song said that that people should have a friendship relationship with people who disagree with you. And I got that. I got a couple of people that disagree with me, but they're my friends. And I love them. I'm calling people to unification. I'm a man with a mental health problem. I'm nobody. I'm out here kicking it. I live in a messed up area, see? I live in a messed up area, as you can tell. I'm nobody, but I'm out here trying to call people to unify. One last time. Because if you don't, it's over. Remember those 5 people that they're trying to, if you black, or you pro-black, or you disagree with what's going on, well, what happened, in Ohio, I need you guys to really try to, band with these people for real justice. If they beat somebody down, they need to be the justice needs to be done. But I know they ain't 50 years. Like I said, They do that to them, they got to do it to everybody else who has done anything. That starting with the Trayvon Martin all the way back to Rodney King. Them officers too. Hate crime. Hate crime defined as anything done with hate in your heart. KKK, Nazis, anything that's done something. If you hate racism, it's a hate crime. But I'm telling you, people, these guys right here, they don't deserve that. Not no 50 years. They may deserve to get 5, 10 years here, there, whatever, 6, 7 years, a couple of years, whatever, assault charge, whatever. But they don't deserve no hate crime. You know, as black, you know, like I said, you do that to these black people, you better do it to every single one, everybody else, or it's gonna be a problem. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm telling y'all people, listen up, listen to what I gotta say, understand what I'm saying. That's about it. You know, I gotta go back to my spiritualism, but I had to speak with my righteous inclination. This is righteous. I spoke on God. I spoke on the issues. You decide. Make that decision.